April 8th, 2025. You do realize where I found out somewhere that lady that I have a feeling it's probably her. The one that was outside Dutch Valley Restaurant on April 3rd, 2025, where even she sat around my car when we walked out, where she was sitting in the restaurant in another booth on the phone with someone. I put $12,500 in this. Karen's will. I'll make sure I get it back. You know, Karen's will is some guy named Pete that Dave hired on his own to run a drug scam on me. Him and his doctor friend. He's not one of my doctors. Ask Michelle's ex-boyfriend. He's telling everyone. As we go to walk out, she had walked out ahead of us. There should be cameras in that restaurant. We go to walk out. She's walked out ahead of us, standing at the bottom of the steps. Some guy walks out after us as me and my boyfriend go to get in the car. My car's bugged. He said, I heard what Karen said, that it's illegal for a doctor to tape you unaware. And what she would have said if anyone would even ask her such a question. Oh, I said I'd tell them all. And she said, well, I found out Melissa can't get no money out of this. Honey, they've been telling you that since 18. She got caught by the police and the FBI being friends with Michelle, telling the kids that they want, and to say that they wanted the house for Auntie Sean Papa. Then later on the floor, they made everything up. They were games of pretend. An illegally bugged house. And that was Thanksgiving of 18. There's a video of it in an FBI case. Sheriffs have admitted they know they lied. The FBI and other police departments. They're documenting games of pretend. And that Melissa told them why. They had talked everywhere. These people sold the login. There's no secret. Everybody knows she lies. They talked about it everywhere in front of even my clients. About that girl lying. October 5th, 21 in Huntington Bank and other places, Belton. Okay. Let's see. Carrollton, a month ago. Had the police, they went to the police about her, looked her up, and they're documenting me games of pretend. She had her kids make up to try to scare me out of a house during an FBI case. It's on her record. Okay? It also has what? I go, John, what's going on? I don't know, Mom. I told Melissa you're moving out, going through a divorce. She'll just have the kids make up something. But don't worry about it. Nobody could say anything bad about you. She'll have her church people make up something too. But don't worry about it. Nobody could ever say anything bad about you. You do realize Danny and John were sitting at that table. Dave, the twins. Dixie was even sitting on the couch with Brielle when he said it. Police and FBI taped him defending me that nobody could ever say anything bad. That she'll just have to make it up because of the divorce and that you're supposed to be moving out. But don't worry about it. Nobody could say anything bad about you. Okay? Okay. When we go to walk out at Dutch Valley Restaurant, she says that shit about Melissa. She needs to go, like people said in Carrollton, she needs to go to jail for this, for obstruction to justice. Police were talking about arresting her in 18. Instead of arresting her, why don't we just write it up that she was showing off for the girlfriend, her and the kids? Didn't want to put her in jail because her kids were little. They need to. Even a month ago in 62, we heard she's some kind of FBI informant. Those grandkids got caught stating they were lying in front of the police. And they taped them. I know they did. Sheriff 7 minute and 21. Other police departments. They were calling for arrest at Big Lots a year ago in Alliance. Walmart's in Alliance, they were talking about a lion there. Carrollton, about them lying. So, this lady's acting slow. Just found out. Bullshit. It's been 7 years almost. Okay? And that lady says to that guy, now my car's blocked. Said, well, I found out that one of their guys are telling everybody that that doctor is not one of hers. He works for them. They may have to take care of him. Where on March 27th, 25 after midnight, Michelle's ex-boyfriend announces he broke up with her because she admitted to him where they bashed my head in on 12/21/18 that she was part of it, and they tried to have me killed or left me incompetent and brain damaged. And that doctor they're saying that is one of hers before is not even one of her doctors. She doesn't even know who he is. They just used him. He told some other guy a few days later that it's not one of her doctors from before. It's not even one of her doctors. They lied. No doctor can tape you unaware. It's illegal. No doctor asks you criminal questions. That's illegal. They're there for medical. I would have screamed at a doctor, who do you think you are, you sicko and pervert, I'm reporting you, and walked out. They're there for medical only. They're not criminal investigators. Their plan is so stupid. Have one of their doctor friends give them amnesia drugs. His little concoction of Valium mixed with a bunch of other drugs. Lace drinks, stab people with date rape drugs, drug them up, tell them to say something stupid, and have that victim beaten, raped, under drugs, and they don't know what happened to him. Drugged up and told to say stuff. They're the ones lying they had sodium pentothal reports. Never seen or talked to anybody. How would you like to be roofied? And not know what happened to you and find out it wasn't the dirty well water giving cancer or showering it, but sexual predators beat and raping you under drugs, cowards. So you won't know who did it and drugged you up and told you to say something stupid. And had been taping you showering and take a shower scene and washing and put that in another room, trying to extort money out of their own sick, perverted tapes. You go to jail for that. And then there's a scenario of a doctor from before taped her saying blah, 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 blah. And he sat on evil, heinous crimes for years till Dave wanted a divorce. He'd go to jail as an accessory.